pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong in rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum on the wing. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Collier. Outside Collins. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Left side Tatum. 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Collins against Tatum. High arcing shot. That shot off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
We've got Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here's George. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Stolen. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
And here's George. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Fires the 3. Sends the ball no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Pritchard. And here is Tatum. Defended by Sexton. Tatum draws the double. Clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. The tray. Filipowski grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Sensabaugh. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Tatum looking around. Pass to Horford. Fires for 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front, up 4. And now... getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
First one falls for him. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And he makes both free throws. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Just 3 to shoot. The shot, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Markkanen passes to Collier. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is, patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
So it's the Celtics now, after the basket by Utah, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Sexton. Still scoreless. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton for the lead. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Markkanen's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now Tatum. He's got 9. Over Collins. And the bank shot is good. Tatum's got 11.
Yeah, great body control, and no one was around on defense to contest.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. With 1 on the clock. That one falls.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in its center. That's the Boston 5. Utah with the ball. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Markkanen against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collier. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Markkanen doesn't allow that clock to speed him up. Just stays calm, gets into his shooting motion. Nicely done.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Tatum against Collins. Here's Brown. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Markkanen against Brown. Markkanen passes to Collier. Back to Markkanen. From deep, Collins. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Outside, White. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Brown against Markkanen. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From the arc. Rebound, Boston.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown misses off the left iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Markkanen. And Tatum pulls it down. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.